Hey, hello. If you're listening to this, this is the special behind-the-scenes co-commentary of the robotic bagel incident, coming straight from YouTube to your home television screen. So,
Yes.
Stu,
We were gonna have so the robotic bagel feature length film, Eugene Millionaire. We're actually aiming for a release pretty soon. Since it's gonna be free, available on YouTube, we still wanted to do the special features stuff that would normally go on a DVD. So basically, we're just gonna put that all up on YouTube. So you get everything. You get the
mm-hmm.
whole shebang.
Shebang, shebang.
We may be doing a few more commentaries as well right after this. We know there hasn't been a lot of content lately, so we're gonna be pushing some stuff out. We've just been really working on the movie.
Yeah, I'm really slaving over every night. It's
Yeah,
pretty tough.
bless his heart, man. He's really critical of himself, so he's gotta, you know.
Because essentially, we're trying to fit a lifetime story into 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, well, don't spoil too much, but look forward to the Robotic Bagel feature-length film, Eugene Millionaire. And let me just pull up the video. So this is the Robotic Bagel incident from another perspective.
I have a 12-hour shoot that I need.
On three,
Hang on, there's an advertisement.
okay, this is just we'll just cut the fat out in post.
Yeah, yeah, they won't be seeing this. Okay. Okay, alright, yeah, press play.
On your mark.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so,
This is based on a true incident that both of us endured.
well, not based on it, is a true incident.
Oh, buffer.
Oh, darn. Okay, just go ahead to, 18 seconds.
Let me close it out of everything. We're live. We're live. Okay, guys. So what up? It's EG back again with Not Bit here with Stu,
So,
who is recording as
if
well.
Eugene's gonna get back set up, this is kind of our first time trying one of these things.
Yeah, we have been dropped off.
But,
18 seconds.
no, go to 50.
With not
50 seconds. You there?
Yes.
It's
okay,
already
50
rolling.
seconds.
It's already rolling.
And our own wits. Oh, and What? our phones. And
Go to, okay, go to 1 minute now,
So
because that's a little bit
basically,
ahead. Go.
The first step is to find high ground. Yeah, our wits. Okay. Said that.
All right, is it rolling?
Yes.
Okay, so this is when we were we didn't know the horrors that would eventually face us on this journey.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the desert.
Yeah, you can see us discussing the hazards of this climate and journey, but we went into this venture very naive and unprepared, and this should be a documentary on what not to do in reality. It was meant to be a survival guide, but now it's sort of a survival guide on how not to do things.
Yeah. Well, it was a bit of a failure actually, because we did almost die,
Let's keep going. Yeah, that did. Yeah. It seems pretty dangerous.
and that is real. A lot of people say to me, guys, is this really real? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. We in the footage that we left behind in the desert, in the Great Sonoran Desert, we said the password and to upload it to our YouTube account. Whoever found the footage, and apparently,
Yeah, I believe it was Officer. Well, I forgot his name by this point. Oh yeah, this was the point I stepped in the cacti.
yeah, that was brutal too. You couldn't see that in the footage, but man,
When I was rescued, I had to get 7 skin gaps. How much of a risk
that is true. That is also true.
That is a pretty dangerous drop all the way down there.
90% chance.
Just for shelter, guys. Sometimes you have to risk it in the wilderness. But as you could see,
Those are
holes that were dug
what
by,
is that, huge?
what do you call them?
I don't remember seeing those.
Dug by lima beans.
Looks like the me in
Stu
that
says he
video
doesn't
doesn't
know,
remember it
but,
either.
I saw on the Discovery Channel there's this animal called the lima bean. Well, I was severely mistaken. I actually looked it up, and it is not the lima bean that digs those holes. It is, believe it or not, the gopher. The humble golfer.
Yeah, because I look pretty confused, like you were feeding me some misinformation.
I don't think lima beans are.
Well, I know better now.
Yeah, learn from your mistakes, that's what my mom always says.
Oh,
You know that you like you always eat them. You're like, oh, you know, lima beans. You guys want to hear my impression of you?
Now, Stu, how are you feeling in that moment?
I was feeling naive. I
okay,
was
that's not
feeling
actually
like
in
the
least.
journey ahead would be fun.
No, they'll call
Little
it.
did I know that a wasteland,
Okay, guys.
was ahead, you
I'm
know?
gonna go ahead and sit down
And-
right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, we would have to defy
Oh,
death
this is the
itself.
part where I nearly torn off both my legs. Because my nunchucks were sitting the wrong way.
Number one rule of
Yes.
wilderness is if there's smoke, there's fire.
What?
So we're
You mind
obviously
repeating
very
that?
naive.
If there's smoke,
Yeah, we were just a couple of, dumbasses.
Yeah, naive dumbasses. You can hear it in our
I
voices.
can't stop myself.
Like, oh, we're gonna go survive in the desert, you fucking idiots. No, you're gonna almost die.
Yeah.
If you could go back, Huge, and say one thing to yourself in this
So
video,
as you can see,
what would
we
it
found
be?
a meadow.
Now we're in this is like
Um,
a jungle area.
Well, I would honestly look at myself in the eye and say, turn back now.
Mosquito in
You know,
here.
simple as that.
You know, here's the thing. I was thinking that, but I was up late last night thinking about what I was gonna say for this commentary. And I was thinking, you know what, I think this was a good thing, because we would still probably be dumbasses if we didn't
It is?
have this journey.
Yeah. You know, this was a learning experience
Yeah, this was
in reality.
This was really the turning point
Why does it?
when you think about it.
I emerged from the other end of this disaster as a completely different person. It changed me.
It changed us both, buddy.
And this is the first of many obstacles we encountered.
Yeah, this looks man-made, but I assure you, I'm pretty sure it's
Smells
natural.
like sewage. Hey, can you?
Right there, I don't know if you saw that, but Stu handed me the stool. But the built-up electricity contained in the stool shocked me, and it scared me, and I dropped the stool.
No, I think you just dropped it.
Get the footage.
That's just a risk we're willing to take.
In the acoustic.
Oh, look, a Capri Sun.
Come on.
That's a splash cooler.
I was there,
Oh
buddy.
yeah, the acoustics are really
I didn't
good
feel
in here.
no shock. Dude, that was my best stool.
Huge.
And we're not talking about fecal matter here.
That's a reference.
Yeah, we're talking about
This was
we're
a
talking
bad
about
idea.
that stool.
I don't even
Now,
know
so you
which
can
way
see
to go.
Stu, but
Stuart, come to my
he can't
damn
see us.
voice.
So what would you do if you were in Stu's situation here? That's for the audience member to decide for themselves.
Yeah, that is the question that we are leaving you to ponder.
I'm coming in there.
Now, if you look at all those rocks in there, well, you can't really see now, but there was a bunch of rocks built up. And when I tried to scuttle along, my shins actually paid a price because they kept hitting the rocks.
Yes.
And I scraped my knee pretty bad.
Same thing happened to me.
Count to 10 slowly.
I actually, I have permanent back problems from that.
Yeah, it had us hunched over.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen me in my recent videos, but I'm hunched over like the damn hunchback of Notre Dame.
The light of day.
Oh, right here, it cut out. I was trying to say we're between a rock and a hard,
I'm having an asthma attack.
we're between a rock and a hard on.
You have to sit down.
Yeah.
It cut out though. I didn't have a chance to say that.
I think I scraped my
I don't know what
knee,
happened.
guys. I'm in really bad
As the
shape.
saying goes.
God, I
So you're
can't
taking it
believe
up,
that we just thought we
You're
could
gonna
climb
ruin your
up
brand new
this.
shoes.
We're between a.
What minute and second are you on?
Oh,
What Stu
7.
is trying to say, he's
50.
kind of shell shocked from the whole encounter. But he's
What
trying
about
to
you?
say,
7:55,
Yeah, we're
7:56.
perfectly synced.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or between a rock and
I just got these shoes today at
I think I have some.
Yeah, so my brand new shoes there.
Ross Dress for Less.
My freaking awesome shoes there.
Still.
You're gonna get destroyed by the end of this experience.
What do I do?
I don't know if you can see them. I'm in the background there. So I actually do have that footage still on my phone from the other perspective. We were gonna be doing a dual shot, but of course you know that I wasn't the one to upload it. It was actually the police officer.
You're gonna want to see this. This might turn into it.
Yeah.
So we didn't have a chance to do that fancy editing work.
Stu, I don't know if I can.
There's the Martian symbol.
Here's where I'm afraid to get down because it's such a big drop. It's like Hoover Dam, pretty much.
Yeah, you can't even see how big that is.
Stu just looks dumbfounded.
Yeah, I was confused.
Sometimes when Stu's faced with an obstacle, his brain sort of
Takes a shit.
does.
Part of a parkour
It
video that
well,
we
his
put together.
teacher says it's like a deer in the headlights.
Who said that?
You okay down there, Stu?
Miss
What you
Kazazian.
need?
Miss Kazazian said that?
Yeah.
When have I done that in her class?
There's no civilization for miles, guys.
Well, when she mentioned
I mean, I think
fractions,
it's like
you
6
kind of did
miles
that.
to
I
the nearest
noticed.
Railroad. That was our original
Oh.
plan to get
When
out
she
of
asked
this
you a
hellhole.
question about fractions, how to add a fraction.
Everything's going to heck.
I
So
actually
basically
never knew I did
This is
that
really embarrassing to say, but
in her class.
we are lost.
Stu's looking for help behind me here.
Arizona desert.
Yeah, I'm
Not
kind of,
much known about
yeah.
the location of it.
Of course,
It is either
I didn't
in or
realize that
outside
we
of
were in the
Phoenix,
wilderness for
Arizona.
miles and miles.
As you can see, the only source
Oh,
of
we went through that in a few
drink we
seconds
have
after
warm
the end of
Gatorade.
this video.
You know,
Yeah.
that's
This-
my
this scene,
because,
rather.
germs. So
This log.
basically, we're gonna try to find a source of water.
His
We
diary.
thought that this artificial river would
Diary
have
entry.
some water, but
Yeah.
no luck there.
It almost sounds like diarrhea.
So the trick
You're
is
right.
anything to add to.
Lost.
Inspirational words from Stu.
What did I
Send
say?
help.
That? Oh,
Send
yes, send help. Yeah, I was really frustrated there.
Here's a close-up that the deputy he decided to use of Stu.
We're recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that in the thumbnail. I looked like a freaking retard. Like,
You're all recording.
what kind of a face was that? When you really think about it.
I almost impaled myself on this fence.
No dogs allowed. So we were breaking some rules just by being in there, having Eugene in there.
The reason we're leaving
'Cause
is because it
Eugene's a
says no
dog.
dogs are allowed on playground and Eugene is a dog.
Not funny.
I kid, of course.
Where to now, Stuart?
Come on.
Now what? I don't know why. What possessed this deputy to not put this song over this scene, as
Yeah.
we so obviously wanted it here?
Yeah, this was our last request, okay?
Oh no, I'm getting
Oh.
a PlayStation 4 ad.
I'm getting an advertisement as well. Skip it right after the 5 seconds and we'll be
Okay.
in business.
11:50, 12, 12:01, 12:02, 12:03. Are we synced?
No, pause it for 5 seconds because the video is going to be out of sync. Okay, now press play.
Okay, 12:07, 12:08, 12:09, 12:10. We in sync?
Do they have water?
Yes.
Stuart, you
Now
okay?
here's Stu.
Yeah.
He collapsed,
Yeah.
and you can see he's just
You
beaten
got it. Go on,
mentally.
buddy.
Yes.
Go on without me.
No, Stu, come on. You got
Yeah, so...
You're okay, Stu. Come on,
Yeah,
Stu.
so at this part, I basically...
We made it all the way to the Church of Scientology, and we
Stu?
couldn't get in because there were people there.
That's where I was seeing the
Stu.
light, as they say.
Stu, are you okay?
So could Scientology be accurate?
No, we're Judas
We're
till
butting
the
down for
end.
the count, guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is where I'm praying to Moses. Moses! You know, I
What
thought he
dated second are you on?
1308, 1309, 1310,
Okay, we're
1311.
perfectly, yes.
To die now.
Yeah, so
Here I collapse mentally as well.
how do we make it out of that one?
I believe you,
Okay,
someone
so
resuscitated
Stu
you
is back
off
in
the
prison,
street,
DC.
then they walked away, then you
I passed
resuscitated
out,
me.
He woke up and he revived me.
Oh,
Uh,
that whole day is kind of a haze.
But there were people
Yeah.
outside and it would have been
As
really
they say.
awkward.
So instead, we're gonna keep moving. Keep moving forward. We can't stop. If we stop,
Yeah,
we
why
die.
didn't they put that in?
Well, wait.
The
We're down for
freaking
the
tool.
count. Over and out. I'll keep you updated. I don't know how long it's been, guys. It could have been,
Here we are in the vast
you know,
desert.
around.
No sign of
I
civilization.
love this scene because
Right now,
the
it's close.
sunlight
Since we last
beautifully
saw
glistens
another
off of my
person.
face.
I
Yes.
just, quite frankly,
Stu's as
I
well.
have no idea where we are. We're lost. You know,
Now see, what I thought that was a well to fresh water,
Yes.
which is why I lost interest so quickly when I realized it wasn't.
This was actually before I lost 20
over
pounds.
there. You know,
So
we've
I
been
actually
walking
did
for a
have
while.
a bad case of the man tits. As they say.
Yeah, Stu's captain of our ping pong team. I'm sorry, table tennis. He gets mad when I say
Money
ping
do you
pong.
have?
Table
I
tennis,
have
yeah.
2 cents in my wallet.
I have 50 cents in quarters.
50 cents in quarters.
We passed the quick mart, but we didn't want to go in because there's
Now,
a
Stu,
Circle
why
K
did you look so
closer
happy there?
a few miles from here, I think.
Well,
Because you really wanted those Pop Tarts?
I was starting to
We
go
don't have the
crazy
right
there.
flavors of Pop-Tarts.
I mean,
Come on, we
in
gotta
this
go.
shot,
Yeah, we want
by
the
now
store
we were
flavor.
so
They only have,
dehydrated and just so.
So
I remember
we've pretty
that.
much just been walking on this road
It felt so hopeless. You
for
know,
what
the
has
only
it
way
been?
was just to
Around
keep
2 hours
positive.
now, just walking down the road. You know, for all I know, we could be in Mexico by now. You know, for all I know. I mean, I have no idea where we are. I'm
Now, here's a part where I break down
I
mentally.
need an adult.
Now, someone from the comments said I resemble a Chinese man.
Yes.
I'll leave that for you to
It's
decide.
alright, man.
I don't agree. Oh, they said Chinaman.
Chinaman.
Yeah. I'm looking at the
Why
comment
have
right
you
now.
forsaken me, Moses? You think this is funny? Damn,
Let's just
you
go through some of these comments. So Deshaun our show, he commented, "Wow." I agree with that, so I thumbs it up. Dark Assassin 505 said, "Nice tits, Stuart."
We,
Now I think we're in Mexico at this point.
think
And
we
I
got
said
lost
that
in,
it, you know, I
at
basically
around
laid down the
8 a.m.
law.
is when
You
we
know, I
started the
said
video,
unacceptable.
and, you know,
You know what time it is now?
I'm
the
very
sun setting,
self-conscious
so I
about
assume
my
it's
weight.
sometime
You
in the
know,
evening.
My phone ran out of battery. I forgot to charge it.
Zach
The only
Nirvana
thing that's
says,
left
"How much
with
do you want to
batteries is
bet
camera."
that faggot Richard
Why were you
set this
playing
all up?"
Angry
Quote.
Birds?
I didn't think we were gonna get
Okay, let's
lost.
go back to the video now, because this is a sort of dramatic moment.
Oh yes, yes.
Stu's breaking down and cursing Moses, which, as you all know, is our,
That's unheard of in the Judas religion, man.
Yeah.
I thought he had forsaken me, but it's okay. I asked for his redemption and he gave it to me.
Eugene, okay, guys. I guess Moses hasn't forsaken us after all.
Now, see, my grandmother gave me one of these and cut it up real
Some
nice for
prickly
me.
pears.
I tried to do as she did, but, didn't really work, since I didn't have a knife.
Yes.
Oh, it's just like in that movie.
Shout out to
Moana, man.
Wacky Alchemy.
No, it's way fucking cooler than.
You know who you are.
I just pricked myself.
What the feed, dude?
Prick. I said prick.
Shout out to Roland.
Yeah, fuck if I'm eating that. Let's keep going.
So this is one of the many, happy strings of events in
After
this
walking
story.
For a long time, I guess Moses hasn't forsaken us
Walgreens.
after all. did lead us to a
Mexico City,
Walgreens.
estimated, is the estimated
So,
location.
Let's go in there and see what.
Yeah, by
52
then
cents
we
can
were
buy
by far south of the
to
border,
keep
I'm
us
sure
alive
of
out
it.
here in
I mean, I
Mexico.
wouldn't even be surprised if we entered, heck, I don't even know,
Canada.
Venezuela.
What are we gonna
Well,
get?
I don't know where Venezuela
enough
is. I was
money
thinking more
for
like
any of
something
this.
realistic, like Canada.
52 cents can't buy anything.
Now, see, I would really like that Fiji,
How much is smart water?
I think.
So I looked in my pocket.
but then I wanted
US American
the orange
dollars.
juice.
Oh boy.
But then I wanted the muscle
Moses has
milk.
smiled down upon
But
us
then I
today.
wanted the Gatorade.
It was
We eventually settled on the Arizona iced tea,
Yeah.
which we bought legally.
What's that?
As far as
Iced tea lemonade, huh?
everyone knows.
Shut up, you.
strawberry.
Yeah, we bought them with those $3 back.
Yeah, don't we bought them.
Just shut up, you.
Okay.
It's okay. God.
Okay, guys. So
Blow
we
it.
ended up buying our drinks here. So
Yeah, tell me about it.
yeah, so I did. So basically,
So, nothing really goes on for a little bit.
now
I'm
we
gonna
got
go
our
back to some
hydration done.
comments.
now it's
This-
a
Okay.
whole other
I'd
game.
like to respond
Finding
to
our
a
way
few
back
of
to
these.
Stu's humble abode.
Another ball.
Yeah, the ball is in our yard.
Stu almost has a heart attack. I guide him through one of
Are you
his
okay,
physical
Stu?
therapist exercises.
Sean Barclay says, imagine future civilizations finding videos like this, thinking that's how we all are. Do more. I couldn't agree more.
You okay?
You know, we sure are the everyman,
Okay.
as they say.
Okay, guys. So
Well, Sweet
walking for
Commando,
around 2
who
more
actually
hours,
made an animation
we
about
stopped here
us
at
that
this
was pretty
wall.
cool, says, why did you cut out the part where Eugene fought vicious wildebeests?
Well, you know, this was about 7 hours of recording, possibly even more than that. And I mean, I guess this deputy decided to only keep the most important parts that documented our emotional struggles.
Maybe it
in
was
this
too
cruel
violent for
environment.
YouTube.
Maybe.
These
Maybe there would have to be so many things that have to censor that they don't
Okay, we
even
gotta
bother.
get through these huge. Drew Avery says, these guys have balls of steel.
I'm gonna have to make this
I
short
know
and sweet. I'm
Bear
running out of
Grylls
battery.
wouldn't even
We have
try
no idea where
this.
we are. The sun is
They
setting.
don't even have a camera
If you
crew.
find this, please.
That's true.
Please, if you find this, upload it to Robotic.
Zeph Memalord says,
Okay, you can scroll up.
you should upload videos in 1440p. This is unwatchable, disliked. Well,
Okay,
my friend,
guys.
we didn't upload it.
That out if you ever upload it.
The deputy did.
Guys,
The deputy did. We were recording in 4K.
Okay, if you scroll up, you can see me and Stu are walking on opposite ends of the
Capri Sun.
what do you call that? The
You're my
the,
idol,
the fault line.
The Arizona
Zachary
desert.
Storch.
The Arizona
Zachary Storch,
desert
I don't
fault
have to say
line.
you're my main inspiration.
And in a few seconds, a gigantic earthquake happens, and it splits the Earth apart.
It's been a long
It's
road
kind of hard
here,
to see.
man. We never got to ask you those questions or to be on King of the Nerds.
Okay, so I'm just gonna list down a few questions
I
for you,
think
Zach.
next we should do a
what time of day do you
commentary
have to get
on
up?
Head Herdeford.
I'm drawing a blank here.
You know, the up
What
next
time of day
video.
do you have to get up? How do you feel about them using midgets for the
Oh, yes.
Metal Hammer challenge? How long did the nerd?
So there, the earthquake happens. The Arizona desert fault line opens up, splits us across.
Guys, Stu, I'll catch up with you later. I believe in you, Stu.
You know, guys, we get some good comments lately.
Guys, I've been separated from Stu. I'm not sure if I'll ever see him again.
Hey, Huge, remember that impression I
But
was
if I
doing
don't-
of you?
Stu,
I don't know if we
I just
passed
want
it.
to let you know.
Yeah, we passed it.
Someone said,
that you're my best
I said
friend.
no comment about it. Someone said.
Eugene, over and out for now.
Okay.
Guys,
Shoot, I lost the comment.
I'm all by myself now. I'm scared, guys. I'm scared. I don't know if I'll ever
What the
see
heck?
Stu again after we split up. I'm
Oh.
completely lost. I'm gonna try to get
Slippery
on a road and just
Dingus
keep walking
says.
in hopes that I find
Haha,
something,
that
guys.
This is the third time I broke down mentally.
That impression sounded just like Eugene's, Stu. And that has 8 thumbs up, so huge, it's accurate. Hate to bust the news to you. This is the cave, I believe, that Eugene was planning on living at.
Yes.
Until he heard
Okay,
some,
guys, so I
what's
managed
the
to
word I'm looking for? Disgruntling
this ditch,
sounds.
this little ravine. It reminds me
Yeah.
of just like Minecraft ravines.
I looked up and I saw a middle-aged white man.
This is where, oh look, there's a little shelf right there.
Did he have a gun?
As you can see, and
I think so, but my memory's a little clouded.
hello.
No one
Oh,
blames
geez.
you, Huge. You went through heck and back.
Now see, as little Easter egg,
Well,
this is the
guys,
same spot
I'm still
that me and
lost.
Stu got lost in the
Sun
tunnels at.
setting.
But
gonna
be
previous
awesome.
Eugene had no clue, and it would have
I
saved
have
me a
no
lot of time. I could have backtracked to civilization,
Clue at all where
but
I'm
I didn't notice it at the time, and I mean,
It may
Well,
have
quite
cost you
frankly.
your life.
yeah, it may have cost me my life. It made my journey like 10 times harder.
Take notes, kiddos.
Guys,
Desert Survival 101.
Recognize your surroundings.
Recognize your surroundings. Well
Wait a
phrased, Huge. Well phrased.
this looks familiar.
There's the stool. Which, of course, you fucking ignore. Oh no,
My
you pick it up.
nunchucks.
Costco seed, I call it.
Yes. Oh wow.
Did you buy that from Costco?
No, it's C-O-S-C-O, not C-O-S-T.
Oh,
I think I know
Yeah,
where I
it's
am.
Costco.
I just have to orient myself, get on the right track.
oh, I guess I did recognize my surroundings. I just got lost. I guess my backtracking skills weren't as cracked up as I thought they'd be.
Is that way?
Yes.
Or that way? Or it's that way, I think. No, it's gotta be that way. Guys, I think I'm in some deep water here. I'll report back.
This was the point where I was the most scared.
It's dark, guys. It's nice.
So what you want to explain what happened between those two clips?
Well, I tried to backtrack. I got lost. It got dark. The sun finally set. I was out in the middle of nowhere. Had no clue where I was. Then the camera battery ended.
This could end at any moment.
Inspirational words.
It does.
What is that? Is that a UFO? What's that bright
This one,
light?
they shine.
That's the sunset.
No,
Are you sure it wasn't a UFO?
I really like his videos.
I'm 98% sure it wasn't a
Zach
UFO.
Storch, you're a World of Warcraft
Okay.
genius. Still, you're my best friend.
The footage ends here, as Deputy was kind enough to
I'm
place.
glad you put that in because otherwise people wouldn't know.
Yeah.
There's me, of course.
So, Stuart DePoe was found in Blythe, California 3 days after the incident. Police were alerted of his location after he ordered a soft serve cone from a McDonald's and refused to pay. When asked how he got so far from Phoenix, he replied, "I've seen some things that would make a grown woman cry."
That's accurate.
Eugene Guzman, that's me, has yet to be found and is still considered missing. If you encounter this individual, please report his location to the Arizona State Police Department. Don't worry, everyone, I'm found. You don't need to report my location.
Yeah, he's found, guys. So that'll about wrap it up. Any closing thoughts, Huge?
Thanks for watching, guys, and join us next time.
Yeah, this was pretty fun. We might do some more of these, but you know, don't hold your breath. So yeah, see you guys. Bye.